any negativity from last year, man, you just gotta come get me, bro. Like, last year I entertained a lot of negativity. I'm not gonna entertain it this year by default in no kind of way, bro. I'm just not. I gave a lot of my undivided attention, a lot of it, a whole displacement behind negative energy. I'm not doing. Come get me. Come do what you got. I'm not doing that, bro. Like, I'm not fit to, you know. It's one thing to be heartbroken than to have to actually go through. I'm not like do it, whatever. Just do it, bro. I can't. I already went from thinking things cool to now I gotta go. I'm not, man. I'm not doing all that, bro. I'm good. 2025. I'm not even fit to. Like, when that happen, it's just gonna happen, and I'll be ready. But like right now, I got too much stuff going on, bro. It's like, that's what I be trying to say. I'm not gonna entertain love and relationship type of energy in that kind of way, bro. When I didn't even set out to even do that, man. I'm not finna be doing all that shit, man. I got stuff I gotta do. That's something you want to do. That's your whole thing. You want to be able to say this, I didn't, and didn't even try. I'm glad we two separate people, man. Didn't even try one bit, man. You think what you want, man. I'm not. Think what you want, man. I'm not. I'm done letting your thought process be a part of mine, man. We are two totally different people. Our thought processes are two totally different thought processes, and I didn't even know, man. And now I do. And you don't have a compromising mindset, and you don't like my mindset. We just two totally different people from what you say. So. But I'm not. I'm done playing around and even more. I'm trying to hurry up and catch up to where I could have been last year if I didn't go through a bunch of emotional, crazy stuff, man. I knew trying to do all that stuff would throw me. I knew that. That was my whole, you know. Nothing to get no bitterness, but man, I already know what the game entails, man. So, you know what I'm saying. It's all love, no love lost, but I gotta carry on, man. By the time I deal with whatever I gotta deal with, it'll be small and it won't be that big and it won't be so dramatic and so crazy, right? But like right now, some things are just too emotional and too crazy for me to even partake in it, and that's what's been throwing my spirit off this whole time. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I just gotta be holy and divine and just. People gonna think whatever they want, man. I gotta bring out this story, but we're gonna see who we can get in here. So I gotta lay y'all on something, man. The reason why there's no Bloods and Crips in the Bay, and I keep hearing all these different stories. I keep hearing people explain why there's no Bloods and Crips in the Bay, but that's like I keep hearing it like it's not told the wrong way. But I'ma just say the real way. Like people be telling y'all why ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay, but they be like politically correct about it, and they be saying like the revolutionaries, and it's because the Black Panthers, and because all this, right? But it's like I tell you why it ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay. Why I skipped over the Bay. I'll wait till a few of y'all get in here. Or I might just do a video. This might be one of the ones where I could do a video about it. So I'm gonna do a live on here. I'm gonna try to do a live, see if I can get some people in here. But I know if I drop a video and a short on this, I'm gonna drop a video and a short on this later. I know it's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna talk about this for a little bit, then I'm gonna talk about a few other things. But the reason why there ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay, a lot of these topics, that's what I'm saying, I'd be the best person to talk about it. I'm from the Bay. I knew a bunch of LA cats. I grew up in the Bay. The reason ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay, you listen to I'm gonna play a few things for y'all, let y'all hear it. But I'm gonna let y'all know my reason why I think ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay. The reason ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay is because the Bay too crazy, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like people be trying to say, it's because of Huey P. Newton and the Black Panthers and The Bay is revolutionary. Okay, well, why the murder rate? Why Northern California murder rate higher than LA's? And it's always been like that. Like I'm telling you, man. Like the Bay got this little. I think it's a conspiracy behind it because I think the Bay Area is a tourist attraction. You got San Francisco and all that, and Napa Winery and Sacramento not too far from the Bay. So they want the Bay, Northern California to keep like Northern California is more dangerous than LA. You hear Keith Lee? He said he was like, yeah, he was like, out of all places he went to do the food stuff, he was like the Bay Area was the scariest place. Like the Bay Area is just too. I'm telling you from a person that was in the streets of the Bay around the time when Bloods and Crips. I didn't even know the Bloods and the Crips had tried to come to the Bay because we was so. It was so many people dying left and right in the Bay Area to where I didn't even know nobody from LA tried to come to the Bay. Like we was just. Like trying to come to the Bay and implement Bloods and Crips is like probably trying to walk through gunfire trying to do something. Like you can't really come to a neighborhood that's already turned up and try to say we gonna be gangs out here. Like the Bay is too different, bro. The Bay is too like, in the Bay it's like one man mercenaries in the Bay. Like the Bay is different. Like the Bay don't really believe in teamwork like that. Like as far as like unity and all that and Black Panther stuff and all that, they might, but like in the streets, the Bay so split up, bro. The Bay is split up. The Bay is too, they try to make the Bay seem like it was like an honorable, noble place that was Black Panther stuff, and that's why they didn't join Bloods and Crips. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro. The Bay Area is one of the most rottenest places in the world, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all, bro. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like the Bay, as far as okay, when it come to hood shit, okay, the Bay stand out. Like the Bay is crazy. Like the Bay is definitely, Oakland been in the top murder rate in the last. Oakland been top 5 in the murder rate for like the last 40 years. Tishay, what up? What up? For like the last 40 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like that's what it really is. Like I'm gonna let y'all hear some of the stuff, but I can get y'all my spill on it. But I'm gonna let y'all hear some of the stuff that people be saying about you know what I'm saying, why the Bay is the way it is. Well, I'm up early on my Aunt Shirley trying to get it, feeling terrific, man, feeling good, man, feeling full of life, feeling full of energy, man. I'm real festive, you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling good. Been a YouTuber. I need to shave a little bit, but other than that, I'm hanging in there like a hubcap in the fast lane, trying out the hydroplane, Up early on my Aunt Shirley talking that shit. Is the Bay on fire too? I don't think so. The LA always be having them fires, but I don't think the Bay on fire now. We don't be getting the fires and stuff. But like I could really talk to y'all about the Bay. I was raised in North Oakland and I took pride. We didn't have no. Look, my cousin was from I know about North Oakland, the North Pole, the penguins, the polar bear. I drew a t-shirt. See, that's how you know, like, and I'm gonna start getting, I don't know why I don't be doing this, why I don't be talking about the history of the Bay and be on my Bay Area. Like I said, I stayed in the Bay all the way till I was like 20-something years old. So I like I grew up in the Bay. Like, I'm a Bay Area dude. Like, really, I know part of the reason why my channel pop is because I'm from the Bay and I be talking shit and hadn't been colorful and just, I'm really an example of the Bay Area. I owe a lot of what I be doing to the Bay Area. I'm just an average nigga from the Bay that just be talking a lot of shit, just popping my collar talking shit. But the Bay is just the Bay is like, it's too much put into each individual in the Bay. Like the Bay, we trendsetters, then we pimps, then we think we getting money, nigga, we gamblers, nigga, like the Bay is too, like, I put it like this, like, cause I'm gonna go into detail about the streets when I talk to y'all. Like I've been looking at these videos, they're like, yeah, the Black Panther Party and the revolutionaries, and that's why the Bay didn't, like, that ain't it. The Bay didn't take on the Bloods and Crips because the Bay crazy as shit. The Bay is crazy. That's why the Bay didn't. LA niggas probably went out there like, y'all gonna be blood. Oh shit, let me get out of here. Like it's like you can't. The Bay is crazy, nigga. You can't. I could only imagine somebody trying to go up, trying to go to Oakland, Richmond, San Francisco, Vallejo, East Palo Alto, something like, hey, we're gangs. It's a lot of us. We all wear the same color and we shoot at other. Like they not even gonna be able to finish talking for niggas from the Bay gonna be nigga. Give us everything. What you doing? Like, what you doing? Give us everything first. Now what you was saying? What happened now? Like the Bay too crazy. The Bay is too crazy, nigga. You can't. That's really what it is. That's really what it is. It ain't nothing. People try to it's revolutionaries and the Bay is different. No, nigga. The Bay crazy, nigga. A lot of people ended up dead trying to come start that in the Bay. Cause in the Bay, people probably gonna be like the Bay. A lot of people is closed-minded and self-centered. Like the Bay Area, people will be like take the most charismatic, most coolest, most player, most wordsmith, most mannerismed out nigga from your neighborhood, right? The nigga that's the coolest one that just talk the flyest, dress the flyest, just always, you know what I'm saying? Take that person from your neighborhood, the coolest one, and just imagine a place where everybody is like that. Like in the Bay, niggas too caught up in being cool and getting money and shit to be worried about being in a gang. Like a gang, like it's a bunch of us all together doing one thing. I don't trust niggas. Like the Bay is splintered into a bunch of different little sets, too many people got different agendas in the Bay. It's too many different thinking people in the Bay. The Bay is too crazy, nigga. Ain't nobody finna follow no protocol in the Bay Area. It's too like, nah, niggas in the Bay too smart. And I put it like this too. When it come to like street smarts and being a smart heady person, the Bay killing the Bay, it's street geniuses in the Bay. Like it's like I'm breaking this shit down to you for real. Like I'm breaking it down to you from a thorough street nigga. I done been to LA, I done been to the South, I done been to all these different places, so I'm breaking it down to you from a real perspective. You know what I'm saying? Just being nosy, but is that Too Short first kid or he got more kids? I didn't even know Too Short had a kid. But like okay, like when it come to like people from Texas, like Texas, right? Like people good in Texas at football and sports because people in Texas is bigger. Like I'll tell you that coming from California and moving to Texas, everything is bigger in Texas. Like people in Texas is big, they strong. The teenagers is bigger at a younger age. The girls' bodies are built different. Like it's just different. The South is different. Like so, like it's like the way the dudes' bodies is built. The way dudes' bodies is built in Texas is perfect for them to play sports. Like in the Bay, the way dudes' minds be made, it's like perfect for the streets. Like the way dudes grow up in the Bay and the way we think, it's just perfect for the game. It's like somebody that come from the Bay and be good at getting money. Like in the Bay, we about getting money and getting fly. Like it's different. Like the Bay is totally different than LA. I noticed LA starting to pick up a little bit of our game. LA starting to pick up a little bit of our mannerisms, our slang, and they can't help it, bro. They can't help it. We too smart to hate on our own brothers over things. Hey, real talk, Jack. We don't do that. Hold on real quick, y'all. Real nigga, man, I just wash the nubs. When I piss, I wash the hair and I use it. But the toilet one hand, I be seeing some of y'all dudes working at fast food restaurants going back out to the floor without washing your hands. And I come out to the floor and be mugging y'all. You would look like a goof, like, bro, in the bay, boy, you would look crazy, like the bay. How you doing? Excuse me. But yeah, though, man. How you doing this morning? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you a little corny in the bay, like trying to wear some colors and walk around trying to fight other people. Niggas be like, niggas, you getting money? Like, I had to get on Woody Whoop, that nigga had on red. It's like, did you get some money? Did you took a hit or something? Nah, that nigga just, nigga, I'm tough, nigga, and I did what I did. Boy, niggas would be like, boy, if you don't get your motherfucking ass, like, boy, you crazy. The bay about getting money and looking cool and being player and being flossy. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, LA starting to kind of, it's another thing, like, LA started to pick up our slang and pick up our mannerisms and our music and stuff. And cause kind of like the way, like, cause LA was kind of being hard-headed towards the Bay for a while. Cause everybody, the same way, put it like this, the same way the Bloods and the Crips, they influenced the world, our slang influenced the world. The Bay Area, our slang influenced the world. Our mannerisms influenced the world. Like, I realized just how much the Bay is like, it's a little bit of Bay Area in everybody. Like, the Bay Area is a vibe. It's like the air is just different. It's electric. Like, it's just, the Bay is just a different place. Like, it's dangerous too. It's dangerous on different levels. Like I remember when I was little, Frisco ain't Oakland. This is the thing though, Frisco ain't Oakland, but nigga, Frisco is Frisco, nigga. Like, don't get like, and see, I'm gonna say this too. Let me say this too. Like, and this an inner Bay Area thing. Nothing against my Oakland partners, bro. I love the town. I got family from the town. I got family from the east, the west. Nigga, I had family, nigga. Real family, not just like family. Like, y'all know Oakland, y'all think y'all the mecca of everything. Like, Oakland is like its own world. Y'all think everybody in the Bay influenced by y'all. But you gotta realize I'm from Richmond, bro. You know, I heard the rumor. I heard people from Oakland originated from Richmond. I heard people came to the Bay Area and came to Richmond first, then they went to Oakland. That's why Richmond is a small Oakland. People don't talk about that. See, that's one thing about it. I notice how people make sure they don't talk about Richmond, boy. I noticed that when people from the Bay make it big, they make sure they don't talk about Richmond because they know Richmond is like Richmond is on par with Oakland. If man, Richmond is on par with Oakland, y'all know that. Y'all know, y'all be like, man, them Richmond niggas in here. And just like we be like, man, them Oakland niggas in here. Y'all know. I done been places and been from Richmond and went to and y'all know them Richmond niggas in here. Y'all know how Richmond, like, so that's one thing about me, like with my YouTube channel, I'm gonna put on for the rich. Like, oh, we fitted, like, no, I ain't finna be the Bay Area, no, Richmond. I'm putting on for Richmond. And the Bay as a whole, but I know people love to just, yeah, man, Oakland, San Francisco, Vallejo, Oakland, San Francisco, Vallejo, Oakland, San Francisco. Like, Richmond ain't right, like when Richmond ain't in the building, the way, like when Richmond don't come to your event, boy. Like when Richmond ain't there deep, niggas ain't like Richmond niggas is in here. Like, I done been, you know, Richmond niggas is in here. The Richmond niggas is in here. I remember one time we was in the V, my nigga Freddie Fingers tried to like put us on blast at the fair. Y'all know Richmond niggas in here? Y'all know these? We was looking like, and? Okay, yeah, we like 5 deep, but we is, you know, Richmond niggas gonna tear some shit up. You know we gonna shoot our way out of it, you know that. But that's a whole nother, I done got, let me chill out. Independent hustler. Now, Godzilla, you right. We got the independent hustler spirit. We don't fall up under no protocol. Like LA, Bloods and Crips kind of remind you of some jail shit on the streets or something. Like, ain't nobody, the Bay ain't got, nigga, ain't nobody following no rules. Niggas in the baby backdoor and shit. The Bay too slimy. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the real. It ain't like they try to tell y'all, like, I'm gonna let y'all hear these people talk about, and to a certain degree, some of it is true. But for the most part, I'm gonna just keep it real on why Bloods and the Crips didn't last in the Bay. The Bay is too crazy. It's already a whole culture going on. It's already a whole culture going on. It's like niggas playing football and you trying to walk on the field with a basketball. Niggas gonna be like, but what you even doing? Like, get off the field before you get hit, boy. What you doing? Y'all play basketball? Okay, well, go play that, nigga. We already in the middle of a full-fledged football game and it's the fourth quarter and everything. Like, the Bay just already had too much shit going on, bro. From what I see going on in the Bay, like, you look at places like Detroit, Philly, like historical neighborhoods, like, from what I seen going on in the Bay as a kid growing up, it's like you hear Tupac, he was like, man, the Bay was the first place I came where everything was about the game and everything was in uniform. Like, the Bay is in uniform. Everybody from the Bay kind of on the same, we all aligned the same way. You would look like a goofy. Messi Marv is from the Bay, and bam, you can't be too smart. And you see what happened to Mess, right? You see what happened to the boy, right? Like, I don't know why I don't get on my Bay Area politics, because one thing about the Bay Area niggas get on my nerves a little bit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from the Bay, but Bay niggas get on my nerves. And I'm from the Bay. Born and raised, like, I'm proud to be from the Bay, but Bay niggas get on my, you ain't from the Bay, nigga, I ain't never seen you, nigga, in third grade, nigga, you pissed on something, nigga, the Bay is too. One nigga made a whole video about me. We had 400 subscribers. Now I'm pushing for 9K. He's still at he at 700, but he made a video like, y'all go look, matter of fact, I'll play it for y'all, because he made 2 videos about me, telling me you ain't in the Bay. The Bay, that's one thing about the Bay. We eat our own and it's too much, bro. The Bay too much. It's so many rappers that would have been out right now if the Bay didn't kill them. Like, the Bay too, we haters. Nigga, we'll kill you, rob you. Like, if a nigga don't like you in the Bay, he gonna kill you. And he ain't gonna be jealous or nothing. He gonna rob you, he gonna kill you, he gonna do something to you. Like, the Bay crazy, nigga. I'm not finna sit up here and lie to y'all. It's another culture and the Black Panther. Man, don't nobody be talking about the Black Panthers and none of that in the Bay, man. Stop that. Stop doing that shit, y'all. Like, the Bay, okay, like, we on YouTube, we got, like, okay, look. All right, the Black Panthers is out there. Huey P. Newton, you know he died in West Oakland. He was a dope fiend when he got killed. Rest in peace to Huey P. Got killed in West Oakland. He was a dope fiend. You know, the Black Panther movement started, you know, when LA was doing their Bloods and Crips and Raymond Washington stuff. Like, the Bay was on some hustler type stuff, but y'all do, I mean, the Bay was on some Black Panther stuff, but y'all do know we had Mickey Moore and Felix Mitchell back then. You know, the Bay has always been like a money place, bro. It's expensive to live in the Bay. Frisco ain't Oakland. You should have said ain't no Bloods or Crips in Oakland. Nah, I mean, bro, it might be Bloods and Crips in other little spots throughout, but overall, it ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay. And you gotta understand, I'm from Richmond, so I'm from, like, you think people from Oakland, we, like, Richmond, we take pride in being from Richmond like y'all do being from Oakland. Like, we feel like Richmond is the hardest city in the Bay Area. Y'all feel like Oakland the hardest city in the Bay Area. They both pretty much the same. Oakland is a bigger Richmond. Richmond is a smaller Oakland. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's a whole nother topic for only Bay Area people. For Bay Area people. Richmond and Oakland. That's a whole nother talk. Messi Marv was gang banging blood. He was the biggest in the Bay. Y'all supported him. No, we didn't. We did, but for the most part, you heard people saying, Mess, we don't do that, We don't. You see, Mess got into it with Mozzie after Mozzie tried to help him. Mess was funking with Filthy. Mess funking with Jay Diggs. There was a lot of people in the Bay like, man, we don't fool with that Bloods and Crips stuff. Mess was one of the, name somebody other than Mess then. Since you want to use Mess as like, I don't know what, since you want to use Mess as like, I guess, I don't know what you're using Mess for, but like, name another Blood or Crip from the Bay that's not Mess. I'll wait. And Messi became a Blood in LA, didn't he? And tried to bring it. He tried to bring it to Frisco. Like the Bay, we got too much. Like you gotta understand, to be in a big gang like that, people gotta be like. I'll tell you the science behind that. Like to be in a gang, y'all gotta be on protocol. Like y'all gotta be like together. Like I really feel like the way LA be gang banging, it's better. It's better for the streets probably than the Bay. The Bay is too. The Bay is, nigga. You got Fifth Street beefing with Third Street. 8th Street beefing with. Y'all can't even go to the corner store without having to shoot out. Like the Bay is too The Bay is too much, bro. The Bay niggas don't listen, bro. We not big homie and protocol and do all. Ain't nobody do. The Bay is a bunch of mercenaries, boy. 3 niggas will terrorize a whole summer in the Bay, boy, and be ready to go to war with everybody, and be hiding and only popping out to do shit. Be using DoorDash, not even going nowhere. Just housed the whole time, only popping out when it's time to slide. Y'all know how the Bay is, man. And it's like to a certain degree, we do got Bloods and Crips, but it's like it's neighborhoods, bro. It's neighborhoods, and it's like the same kind of dedication that people put into being the Bloods and Crips. People put that into their neighborhood, and it ain't no making it like I'm from Richmond, right? They had North against South. That's been for years. It be like a real, like as far as when it come to neighborhood beefs, like the Bay is up there in the top. The Bay is definitely like the LA of like neighborhood. Like LA is the LA of Bloods and Crips. LA is the home of the neighborhood. I mean of the gangs, the colors beefing. I think that the Bay Area is like the home of like neighborhoods beefing. Like it's like if a nigga know you from somewhere, he gonna try to get on you. Like you could be a kid, you could not even know it's coming. Like if you from over there, I'm gonna get you. Cause we've been historically funking. Your uncles kill my uncles. Your side of town making more money. Whatever. It's like that's how the Bay is. The Bay is like if you from North or you from South River and y'all run into each other. Like I ran into a dude out here in the bathroom, and I was just like, man, yeah, I know you from the Bay because you really tripping. We was happy to meet each other. Yeah, man, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Richmond. He's like, oh. He got kind of quiet. Yeah, I'm from the town. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like that. That's what I'm saying. Even people in the bathroom was like, what the fuck? Like it's just that neighborhood stuff in the Bay is serious. But if you from somewhere else, boy, like where you from, cuz? Are you from over there? All right, I'll be back. Just cause you from somewhere else. So it's like the Bay Area is like it's gangbanging, but it's neighborhoods. So it's like if you tell a dude that you from, let's say for instance, if one dude from the Manor and then another dude from like from the Deep Sea or something. If you tell a dude you from Deep Sea, that's just like telling a Blood that you're a Crip. So it's like the same thing, but it's just not colors. But the same way we identify the niggas with the different colors, we identify in the Bay. We know how to look for your car, your mannerisms, who you be with. Like we train to know if you from somewhere else. Like nigga can smell if you from somewhere else, even if you don't claim it. Like nigga, you from North, huh? Like yup. All right, but you know we catch y'all. Like it's like I'm telling you, man, it's different. I never seen Messi Marv around a bunch of Frisco Bloods. I never seen it neither. And Messi became a Blood in LA, didn't try to get him Frisco. Still, y'all ignore the fact that Messi Marv banged Bloods. Man, you see what happened to Mess, bro. The Bay Area lightweight turned on Mess. You do know that, right? That the Bay lightweight turned on Mess. I don't think you must haven't seen the new Bay Area. The Bay Area turned on Mess, man. Called him a dope fiend and stuff. The new Bay turned on Mess. So I don't know what Mess you still talking about. We all looked at Mess like he was crazy for trying to be a Blood. Or we never looked at him like, boy, that nigga cool, he a Blood. Like we never tripped off none of that. We thought Mess was tripping. You know, Mess used to be high a lot. You know, playing with my nose, playing with my nose. He used to be playing with his nose a lot. Mess was crazy. Mess running around getting caught with guns all the time. Mess was paranoid. Mess used to walk around places with a fully just out and about, walking around because he was scared of niggas. Because Mess talked a lot of shit. Mess was crazy. You know, Mess crazy, man. You see, Mess went to the Crest and bounced out with the thing on kids and everything. And you know, Filmo and the Crest already had like a little beef back in the day. They already had a beef behind Mac Dre and all that stuff. So he kind of re-sparked that. You know what I'm saying? Let me read y'all comments. Then why Messi band ain't nothing to talk about. Richmond not well known like Oakland. I don't know, bro. You crazy? Like you? Like, I could tell you probably ain't been around the United States that much. Huh? You don't travel. Like Richmond's starting to be known, bro. And I ain't even trying to be like that. I ain't trying, but like, if you still, it's still some places that's like Richmond. I never heard Richmond, Virginia, but like people that really be tapping in. Like I told you, Jack Tech, like, you know, the underworld got its own thing going on. Like I used to know about, like for instance, right? When I was younger, I was tapped in. Like I mean, really, really tapped in to where a lot of people, Baton Rouge just blew up. Like to a lot of people, they didn't know about Baton Rouge until Boosie blew up. I knew about Baton Rouge like years before Boosie even blew up, but that's because I was dealing with cats from New Orleans that would tell me, hey, it's a city just like ours. It's called Baton Rouge. It's a little, it's kind of, you know, but it's so people that used to fool people from the Bay, they used to be like fooling people from Oakland. People from Oakland tell me, you know, it's a small city, just it's called Richmond. It's right, like so people that's tapped in was tapped in. I know people that know about Richmond. Like, it's some people I'd be like, hey man, Richmond. They be like, what's that? And then some people they be like, oh, I know. Like, oh, no, I know. Like some people be like, oh, all you gotta do is type in Richmond, California on your phone. Messi blew up banging in LA. He was in his prime throwing up bees. And I mean, and look how Mess turned out though. Mess was crazy anyway. Like Mess crazy. Look at Mess now. Look at Masculine now. Look at him. And Mess needs to get way more credit than what he get too, man. I hate that for Mess. Why Bay dudes be so worried about LA? We not worried about LA at all, bro. I'm just talking about, this is a topic that I'm saying, my boy Wiz Gang TV, I'm gonna let y'all hear it. They talking about it. So I'm talking about it. But we not, bro, you know damn well. You probably from LA, bro. You know damn well we not worried about y'all like that, boy. The Bay, we got our own thing. Y'all try to come to the Bay and try to say we Bloods and Crips. We tough. We from LA and we got the movie Colors out. So I know you watch Colors, right? That's us. Bow down. We saw Colors and was like, that's cool. That's what they doing. We saw Boys in the Hood, was like, that's cool. We saw Menace to Society. See, to a lot of people around the United States, that was big to them because they like, wow, California, that's how they doing it. In the Bay, we was like, yeah, that's how they do it in LA. We wasn't impressed by Colors, Boys in the Hood, none of that. It was cool. It was like, oh, LA, they crazy. They shooting people behind Colors and stuff. Like when High Top slid through with the shotty and said, hey, blood, that was crazy. But in the Bay, it's like, nigga, we already own one in the Bay. It's the Colors of the neighborhoods and the drug turfs in the Bay. You know how the Bay, if you outside with niggas slide through, you gonna get smoked. Like the rules in the Bay crazy. Like if you even outside. Like that whole saying came from the Bay. I'm outside, I'm outside. See, that's what I'm saying. The Bay, we create that whole saying, we outside. We was saying that in the Bay in like 2000. Like that came and went in the Bay. I think people still say it, but outside meant for, like, see, out, and you could just tell how people picked it up and ran with it, what they meant when they said outside. To other places, I'm outside mean like I'm outside, I'm out and about, I'm out living. Like in the Bay, it's like, nigga, I'm funkin', nigga, I'm outside. Why you ain't outside? You don't be outside. Nigga, we outside. Like in the Bay, it's like that nigga don't even be outside. Like we use the word outside in a totally different way than everybody do. Like, nigga, I'm outside, nigga. Man, them niggas don't even be outside. Like, you don't even be outside in the mix for us to slide through. So you ain't even outside, bro. Like, that's where that came from. Like, a lot of slang come from the Bay and people don't even know it. That boy said, why dudes worried about LA? Man, we is not worried about LA at all, boy. Not anymore, though. Oakland was always known as a chocolate city, like a little Africa. It's still like that, man. It's still, I mean, you know, they got a bunch of Asians and Mexicans in it, just like everywhere else, though. I'm from the Bay, North. That's what I'm saying. I know you really from North because of how you spelled it. See, I'm really like, this is the thing, bro. Like, I need to start making Bay Area content. But I know you from North just from how you spelled it. You know my cousin Brian B. You know Popeye. He's older. Congrats on 9K. Oh, I didn't know I hit 9K. I'm on my way. Richmond crab in a barrel. From North, yeah. I'm already knowing, man. I know about the crossing the tracks. I got family from North. So crazy. Like, okay, for instance, since we go, North it's a part of Richmond, like the hardest part of Richmond, basically. South side been kicking up dust too. Central, the C, if you're from North, you know Central been going crazy for a while. But North is a part of Richmond where it's only one way in and one way out. I heard that it's another way in there from the freeway now, but North used to be like you go over the train tracks. And people used to be like, man, just don't cross the tracks. I used to be in the car sleeping. If I feel myself, I'd wake up like, Mama, we ain't in North, is we? Like, it was that bad. Like, North, that's how you know I grew up in Richmond. I affiliated train tracks with North Richmond. Whenever I would see train tracks, I thought about North Richmond. Even to this day, if I see train tracks, I think about North Richmond. Because we knew not to cross the tracks. I had family from out there and still couldn't go out there. But if you never been anywhere else, you would realize that the Bay is good other than Florida, Miami. But the Bay is good. Yes, we do. Ain't none in Frisco. I'm from North Richmond. Okay, bro, I hear you. I know you from North, bro. My cousin Brian B from North. He did 25 for North. Down something for North and did 25. I hope y'all visited him and wrote him letters and shit and stayed tapped in with him. Because he tried to get, like, one time he was with y'all and y'all tried to get on us and he had to act like he was with, like, I remember North so cold, my cousin had to act like he was trying to get on me just so his people wouldn't do nothing to him. We got away, but it was like, damn, bro, if you like North crack, I remember that shit. Dog, you remember that time we was at the Richmond Auditorium when them niggas from North chased us? For no fucking reason. A-Wax and Gooch. Bang blood. Before the banging, we did not. After he banged, LA said, pride. Black power will always be in Oakland mob. Mexican throwing up gang sign. Blacks was always throwing up numbers. It's about turf. Exactly. We don't even be tripping about if he's from somewhere else. It's about your company and who you is as a man individually. Messi Marv got bent on a 360 deal of soul selling. He was made to look crazy. Messi Marv was always... Nah, Mess is smart, bro, but Mess, playing on candy, playing with my nose. I'm playing with my nose. He was playing with his nose. I know niggas that know Mess, but they used to be around Mess in the studio. Mess was crazy. Mess used to always think niggas trying to kill him. Messi Marv got... Caesar, what up, man? What up? Yeah, he said we were, bro. We is not, like, bro, I'm talking about this topic just cuz. Like, I ain't never, like, and I ain't got nothing against LA, but, like, I'm from the Bay, bro. I never really, I grew up in the Bay. I grew up idolizing my neighborhood. Like, I didn't we really didn't. I'm telling you, LA had that effect on everybody else. It did. Like, I would go places. I'm from Cali. Where you from? You a blood or Crip? You from LA? I'm like, no, I'm not. You're like, oh, well, what are you? Man, I'm from the Bay Area. What's that? Like, people didn't even know about the Bay Area as a whole. Not a month back. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let y'all hear. I just had my little iPad. That shit just disappeared on me out of nowhere. I can't wait to find out where it's at because this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, the Bay and LA. What the hell? The Bay and LA is two totally different places. Let me find this iPad, okay. Let y'all hear some of this commentary. Now, y'all just heard my spill on it. I know the Black Panthers had a lot to do with a lot of stuff, but as far as like people saying that the Bay didn't do no Bloods and Crips stuff because the revolutionary, like, yeah, we had revolutionary stuff going on, definitely. But we had Felix Mitchell, Mickey Moore, Too Short. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of other things going on too. I got family members that used to be in the Black Panther Party back in the day. And to a certain degree, you know, we is revolutionary. Definitely. I put it like this. Like, if the South got the South Side, they got the most racist people, right? Okay, towards black people, right? Like, I think the Bay Area got the most black people that's resistant to, like, racism. Like, you're not gonna, like the white people in the Bay know that we not, the black people in the Bay probably gonna do something if they try to be racist. Like, we not like that. Black people in the Bay kind of revolutionary already. We already poised to. That's why when I be out here in Texas, and like these people, you know, Texas is a like put it like this, like Texas is good at football and the dudes is good at football. Like Texas is good at racism too. So like the racism, this like Texas got a bunch of people that's good at football. California got a lot of people that's good at gangbanging. Texas got a lot of people that's good at racism. Straight up. But they know my spirit. I'm from California. I'm from the Bay, so they could like feel my spirit. They could feel like, man, I'm not going. I'm supposed to do what? Cause you're not what? Boy, I'm not even on that, boy. I'm not even on that, boy. That boy say free Diddy, huh? But yeah, man, let me let y'all hear some stuff. Control, cause like I say, the Bay always just been about money, just niggas getting money. I seen a bunch of videos, a bunch of old pictures of niggas with donkey ropes and Fila suits and furry Kangos and Chevelles and the Saab, the BMW. We ride a lot of old school muscle in the Bay, like Chevelles, Caprice, Cutlass, GTOs, 5.0s. You know, that's why when I seen Menace Society when he was in the 5.0, I was like, they must have took that from the Bay, because that's a Bay Area classic car, the 5.0. Appreciate you, man. I'm trying to step my little game up, man. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear this, man. Let y'all hear why there ain't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay. Yep, game, money, or yeah, it's the niggas in the Bay be about money, boy. It be niggas dropping out of school, nigga, 5th grade, nigga, like just to start. Like, it's just about money. It's about money and status, bro. Like, and I say this too. It's about being cool. Like in the Bay, everybody want to be cool. Like in the Bay, like in LA, they kind of dry. Like they kind of like chest out, chin up. LA, push-ups, lift weights in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? She-walk, stiff body, like LA more like that. Like that's what LA. The Bay, we more like, yeah, man, woody woo. Like we more oozy, more ism. It's more like, yeah, you could just feel it. Like we talk more through our nasal. Like, yeah, man, the Bay is just different. It's just a whole different world, bro. People that are from the outside looking in be able to tell. People from the outside looking in be able to tell, like, nah, the Bay, y'all different. LA is, cause I've met people before and been like, you know, we all one thing, man. The Bay and LA, we all the same. But I done met some people that's like, nah, nope. I did my research. The Bay and LA, y'all two totally different. And it's like, you right, bro. You right. I was just trying to like, kind of trying to be peaceful, but it's like, nah, the Bay, y'all different. They're like, nah, the Bay, y'all different from LA. Like, nah, y'all different. I'm like, nah, bro. Everyone's still, nah, you right. We eating super chopsticks in the Bay. I ain't gonna lie, the Bay is, you right about that. That's why the pimping. Like in the Bay, people more in the pimping and having the gift of gab and scamming and scheming. The Bay is more like wordsmiths too. The Bay just got a lot of intelligent people, period. We intelligent out there. You say everyone's struggling except for white tape. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you right up the Bay, it's like we eating soup with chopsticks, man. The Bay is, we got some hoods, we got some third world country looking hoods in the Bay. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the Bay ain't like, LA is still Los Angeles, so it's still, the Bay is like, you know, the Bay Area is kind of like, if you ain't San Francisco, parts of Oakland, the Napa Winery little area, Concord, Walnut, if you ain't none of that, if you just a regular, you out of there, boy. Like, the Bay is out of there, bro. My boy said he went to the Bay, he was like, yeah, the energy there. He like, the Bay felt like one big ass neighborhood. He was like, no matter where I went, it just felt like, the Bay feel like one big ass block. Like the whole, cause y'all all, everybody from the Bay, we two on the same, in the Bay, the streets be having us in a trance in the Bay, boy. Like, and as far as when it comes like the street culture and just being lost in the culture and being lost, the only other people in the United States that I done seen that's dedicated to their culture and just straight, like in the Bay, people is gangsters, pimps, and killers first before they anything else. I hate to say it. The first place I learned that was like that head gone as far as people being in the Bay is New Orleans, niggas. Like the way New Orleans people take pride in being from the Bay. The Bay, say baby. Y'all from the Bay, we know about the Bay. The way they have second lines and they got their own culture. The Bay is like a California version of like New Orleans or something. Like Louisiana or something. We just got our own culture. It'll be hard to pick up like LA is kind of easier to pick up what they do. Like the Bay is so complex to where it's kind of hard for the, like they pick up our slang and stuff like that. D Gomez, you just waking up? You tired, man? You sleepy? You ain't getting no rest, D Gomez? You need to get some sleep, man. You gotta start getting some rest, bro. You just turned 47 and you think you can still party like the youngsters. You can't do that. You 47 now. You gotta start going to sleep. NYC checking in. Shout out to the Bay. MC Hammer, Too Short. You already know. Shout out to NYC. See, he know about the Bay. Yeah, go man, get some sleep, man. You stand up late, man. You 47. It's time to go to sleep. You hanging out. You up at the club at 2:30 in the morning. Just go to home, dog. Got you in my chat talking about. You go to sleep, bro. Get you some rest. NYC checking in. You from P City, Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh, a little Richmond. Pittsburgh and Richmond been like kind of like cousins for years too. My folks moved out there. My folks FedEx moved out there. Panamera. Where is that at? Porsche Panamera. You like Panamera? You like Fig Panamera? You a Porsche or something? But yeah, the band LA different, man. LA used to do that whole act like they don't like. I remember one time, I think it was like 97, 98, I ran into some LA cats. And they was like, we don't even know who E40 is. Like for a long time, LA, y'all tried to keep the cap on us. Y'all didn't do a lot of songs with people from the Bay. E40 we had to start doing songs with y'all. Y'all didn't put on for the Bay because y'all was like, the Bay was like that little cousin that show out that y'all don't want to come to the party. So that's why y'all didn't put us on. Like the Bay was like, you know, like girls like me, but they don't know my little cousin. He the one that I get all my game from, and I can't bring him to the party. So when Snoop and Compton and NWA and C-Walking in LA was real big and all that back in the day, y'all wasn't trying to put the Bay on like that. Y'all like, we can't invite Bay to the Bay. Them niggas is too heady. They too game strong. They funking and shit in the streets. And in the Bay, we call it funk. We don't call it beef. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna pick up somewhere too. No, in LA, they didn't start saying that they funking. I heard Nina Boy say they funking with this person, that person. We funking. Nigga, now we funking. That's something that LA picked up from us. We say funking, we don't say beef. We don't say that. We say we funky. Them niggas funky. And we've been saying that for a long time, since like the early 90s. But yeah, man, people that know, like the thing about it, if you street woke, you know about the Bay. If you street woke. Like if you woke in the streets, you know. Like I done read this niggas like, hey, yeah, the Bay, this and that. You might not know. They like, nah, we know. They like the Bay. We know about the Bay Area. Nigga, we know. They be looking at me like, nah, nigga, we know about the Bay. We know exactly where you from. I'm like, I grew up in a little city called Richmond. It's right next to. They like, no, we know about Richmond. You ain't got to say right next to Oakland. We know about, like, people got the internet now. Nah, bro, Paramount City, LA. But I left when I was 5. Grew up in East Side, close to New York. That's what's up, man. Look, let me tell y'all this too, man. As far as on some other shit, man. Like I be meeting people that be like, man, yeah, I'm from Compton, but I moved from there when I was 3, but I'm still from Compton. Listen, man, it don't even matter. It ain't where you from, it's how you come, bro. Like the streets will hold you back. The streets will hold you back to a certain degree, bro. Really, you gotta start. It's really who you are, bro. Like, cause where I'm from, right? I'm from Richmond, right? I've been moved away from Richmond for a long time. But I grew up in Richmond. My whole family, my whole generation of family, everybody, my mom, dad, both sides, we all from Richmond. My whole family is based out of Richmond. But I've been away from Richmond I've been removed from Richmond for like damn near 20, I wouldn't say, it's been a while. I've been away, I grew up in Richmond. I'm in my 40s. And then when you live a successful life, you're not supposed to be able to be like, I'm still out here in Richmond. I'm taking gunshots right now. I'm really fun. You're not supposed to be thinking like that. That's a mild impediment if you still thinking like that. I meet people from Richmond, nigga, you ain't from Richmond no more, nigga, we still out here. And I be like, boy, and I feel so sorry for you if you still out there. If you're a full grown adult male still trying to walk around Richmond and be outside, the youngsters ain't even gonna kill you. They ain't get out the way, man. We ain't finna waste these shells on you, boy. Get y'all. NYC is half Black Americans, Black Caribbean, Jamaican, Haitian, Trinidad, with Hispanics in the hood. One of my guys I grew up with visited told me the Bay is like the Bronx in Brooklyn. Nah, it probably is. I've heard that. I think somebody from the Bronx was like, oh, cause it's like this, like a lot of other places before y'all adopted gang culture, y'all probably did it just like the Bay, where y'all went by blocks and neighborhoods. A lot of other places is just like the Bay, blocks and neighborhoods. Like I done went to places and kicked. Like I done went to Detroit. I've been to Detroit. I've been to Chicago. I've been to all these places, and all of them is just like the Bay. Y'all just started adopting LA culture. Oh shit. It's finna start snowing. Let me get my ass to the gym. Big ass truck, don't do that to me. It's snowing out here, y'all. I'm finna get to the gym so I can be snowed in the gym. I'm finna be snowed in the gym. I'd rather be stranded at the gym. I'd rather be stranded at the gym. I'm going to the gym and finna get barricaded in the gym. Protein in there, everything I need. Damn, it's snowing like they said it would. God damn. They say it's supposed to fall. They say it's supposed to fall. So I'm finna get snowed in at the gym. Go to the smoke shop. Y'all hear the snow is coming, boy. It's finna, this finna be, see, growing up in the Bay, we not ready for this. Hey, growing up in Cali, y'all don't be ready for this. I'm still getting used to this. Look, y'all can hear the snow coming, look. Y'all hear that? But see how no raindrops is on my window? That's because that's snow. I'm national. Yeah, I'm finna go in the gym. Hell no, I'm get my ass in the gym. Let me see. Are you from Bay? Yeah, I'm from the Bay. If someone asks me where I'm from, I tell them where I grew up. I usually don't tell people I'm from California unless they're from there. Plus, whenever I go to Cali, I don't think like telling people where I'm from. Yeah, bro, it ain't really, man. Damn, car, it's sure to snow and you driving crazy. That's one thing about Texas too. People in Texas drive crazy for no reason at all. Texas is the most dangerous place to drive a car because everybody think they're a NASCAR driver for no reason, like just for nothing. Niggas driving fast for nothing. But yeah, I don't want you to get caught up in that. Where you from? Like one thing about black people, we gotta take like them shackles off our mind, like because I'm talking about this LA stuff in the Bay Area and Bloods and the Crips, but one thing I can say, damn, it's gonna really be snowing. I ain't got my damn y'all. It's coming down. It's gonna really be. These are the worst times to be alone, man. I'm always alone around this time of year. Shit crazy, man. But nah, I'm one of the people. I'm gonna be honest, like. I don't care about that where you from shit and who you like. I don't care about none of that shit, man. That shit be trapping black people. That shit how you trap. Worrying about where you from and that shit take away. That shit bottles you up as a person. Worrying about where you from and where you grew up and who you know. And that's the basics. Like I ain't gonna lie. You wanna untrap your mind. You wanna free your spirit up. You wanna free your destiny up. Man, I really hate if somebody's caught up in where they from and I hate that, man. I really hate that for some black people that's caught up in that stuff, man. And I hate that our culture we have to be into that kind of thinking, man. I really hate that for us, man. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is crazy when driving. Man, Texas, boy, in Texas, boy, they be having some accidents. Look like it was an action movie just happened. Like in Texas, you could just tell they can't drive by the accidents, bro. I remember one time it was funny. It was actually funny to me when this happened. Y'all look at how crazy my hair is. It was funny to me. I was doing Uber and I seen this car. It was these three dudes. I think they was Mexicans. They was in this SUV. And I was like, you know how when you do Uber, you might stay in the same spot for a little bit of time, picking up people in the same area. I seen them in this car driving crazy, just like that's one thing about people in Texas. I ain't never seen this. Like, 'cause the car culture in Texas is different. Like I never seen people drive hella reckless and put everybody else in danger and put themselves in danger, and that's just a way to drive. Like people in Texas just drive like they drunk on purpose and don't even be drunk. They just drive crazy for nothing. I just for nothing, bro. Be on the side of you speeding just for no. It's Wednesday. It's 2:38 in the evening, and this person is out here acting crazy on the road for nothing. You'll be to saw them and pull up at the spot where you're going, and like, damn, you was driving crazy just to get here, right? Like, I seen this SUV driving crazy. About 2 hours went by. I went around the corner. I seen the SUV like flipped over on its top, glass everywhere, and each one of the dudes was like spread out like nursing their injuries. One dude, you could tell his hip was broke. One dude, his arm, like they was all three of them had glass in their face. They was just all like you could tell the accident had just happened. And I was just thinking, damn, bro, why y'all do that? I seen y'all earlier driving crazy. Why y'all wasn't gonna be happy until y'all hurt yourself out here, huh? I guess so. But yeah, man, the Bay and LA too different. The LA and the Bay is different, man. It's different. It's below. In New York, it snowed a few days ago. People should drive. Man, hey, man. It's looking like, and I'm snowed in at the gym, bro. Like, I'm at the gym to where I'm good, bro. Like, I get snowed in at the gym. I got my protein. I got everything I need right here. You know, I'd rather go to the gym. I've been dedicating. My workouts been getting crazy, y'all. My gains is getting crazy, y'all. LeBron gains. If y'all see what I've been doing lately, because what I'm doing now is I'm taking my body, I'm getting back bulky, but I'm keeping my vascularity in my cut, like my body percent fat. I have 4% body fat. I have 4% body fat right now. Like you could literally see what my muscles is thinking. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an ounce of fat on my body. And I'm bulking back up. This where I be at, y'all. Damn, you could tell us. Damn, it's sticking to the window. Damn. Hell no, you ain't fit to ice up and have me to where I can't drive away. Damn, it's for the snow. It's snowing in Texas. It's snowing in Texas, man. What kind of shit is this? But yeah, the Bloods and the Crips skipped clean over that. Boy, look, man. You what? Like I could just imagine, like the bass so crazy. I could imagine somebody coming out there like, "Hey man, we got to take over, man. You about to make it to where you got to be a Blood or a Crip." Like dudes from the Bay hella sarcastic too. They be like, "What you talking about, bro? What you mean?" No, it's a gang called the Bloods and the Crips. And no disrespect to the Bloods and the Crips. I don't want to get in no trouble with y'all neither, because I know y'all ruthless. But in the Bay, niggas is like, what? Man, it's just y'all two right now. And you pushing the line on me. And I got a whole project behind me that believe it. Like, it's just the Bay. I honestly believe the Bay just had too much stuff going on. The Bay just had too much stuff going on already. We already had drug wars and all that in the 80s and the 70s. They was having drug wars in California. Like when you look at like Alpo and Pain and Fool and all that stuff in the 80s, in Oakland, it was the same way. It was the same way, probably a little bit more intense. But it was the same way. Straight up. The same exact way I'm talking about. Imagine talking to a nigga that's already got a bunch of things going on. Already got a bunch of stuff going on in the neighborhood. And you like, hey man, we need you to do this Blood and Crip thing. You know what I'm saying? We need you to do this Blood and Crip thing with us, or else. Like, you expect niggas to put down, like, they guns and they neighborhood politics and they war. I've been warring with the other side of town for 10 years. Like, they nephews and kids grew up and they to kill our nephews and kids. Like, we've been warring. Like, it's bad. It sounds bad. Of course it's bad, but like, the son's been beefing, the father's been beefing, even their father's been beefing from these neighborhoods. And now you telling us that we gotta join a gang with colors? And what are you talking about? Like, they would in the Bay, you couldn't even explain nothing like that. The Bay got too many street wars that's been going on for years. Like I know niggas that their fathers was beefing, and now both their fathers dead and their sons still alive. The sons is beefing. Now the sons, they kids, like, it's too much generational wars behind neighborhoods and drugs going on in the Bay Area. Period. Like, everything is drug related. Everything is like, okay, if you in California, it's like, if you're in the Bay, it's like, if your spot getting money, you automatically beefing with my spot. It's gonna look like a gang war, but it's really a drug turf war. It's really a drug war with a little bit of gang politics in there. That's all it really be. That's all it really be. Like, it'd be like the Bay is like turf war with gang stuff in there. Because the war might have started over turf first, over drugs first, but it stayed the same over like gangs and stuff. So yeah, bro, it's just the Bay crazy. The Bay crazy, nigga. The Bay is crazy. Ain't no damn way. Cause even when I saw the Bloods and Crips and seeing all that going on. What up, boy? My boy that's my boy like me. He gonna get to the gym. I nigga gonna get to the gym, boy. One thing about me and my partner, we gonna get in here, boy. And I could tell he probably going through some shit outside the gym just like me. That's how it be, man. I'm going through a whole, like, man, 225. You know, my auntie, you know, she having health problems, man. It really just trumped everything that I'm going through right now, man. One of my favorite aunties, man. I hope she get well soon. I'm thinking about you, keeping you in my prayers. You know, but it's a lot of things. In '05, I'm not, like it's something I'm supposed to be, I feel like what I went through in '04, I went into it to be happy. I went into it to be full of life, to not be drained and it chewed me up and spit me out, and now I gotta sit here and go sign the. I'm not doing like I'm not, man. I thought I was getting back. I thought things was cool. So you can't go from making me think things is cool to okay now go sign it. I'm not, man. I'm not getting jerked around by nothing no more. Get it in blood. Do what you got to do. I understand your decision. I respect it, and I'm gonna move just like this going on. But I'm not gonna do the technical part. We already did all that part. It didn't work. Then we already did all that. This is hard for me. This is easy for you. You do it. A drug war with a little bit of black power in there. Yeah, nah, hey, look, Jack Tech, a drug war with a little bit of gang and black power in there. Like that's all it is. Like, and all that, like you know, Phyllis Mitchell and Huey P. Newton, like they was beefing with each other. Like the Black Panthers and the drug people was like beefing. Like the Black Panthers and the drug dealers was beefing with each other. But yeah, drug war with a little bit, like, you know, all it is, like in the Bay, we just have drug wars that spin out into like gang activity. But it just be about drug wars. It's about turf. It's about, you know, it's about turf. And it's like, the drug war don't have to be like proclaimed. It's just already in the air. If y'all getting money over there and we getting money over here, we gonna shoot at y'all, y'all gonna shoot at us. We are allied with this people over here. They allies with them over there. So we see them or see y'all, we own both of y'all. That's how it is. And then it's just, and then it just it's like, and then the neighborhoods is like big, like Bloods and Crips. But then it's drugs and stuff mixed in there too. So like, nigga, this project beefing with this project, and it's simply because you from that project. But it's a lot of like drug wars and history that make y'all beef with it. It's just different. The Bay is different, man. The Bay is a different place altogether. We got a lot of entertainers come from the Bay. I could name some entertainers that y'all didn't even know was from the Bay. Like Clint Eastwood, like Tom Hanks, like Whoopi Goldberg, like Danny Glover. You know, Gabrielle Union. Basketball players, we got Gary Payton, Damian Lillard, Jason Kidd, Brian Shaw, Hook Mitchell. He never made it to the league. You know what I'm saying? We got, it's a lot of talent in the Bay Area, man. A lot of talent. And the Bay Area as a whole been getting slept on. It's been getting slept on for a long time. Why you think we had two teams? Like that should let you know that the Bay, we just as spirited, just as big as LA. It's just LA is the land that like the actors in Hollywood, and the Bay is like the land of the liberals and like the hippies, and like that's where the Black Panthers started. The Bay is where the revolutionaries. Oakland is like a black Harlem. Oakland is like a West Coast Harlem. Like a West Coast Detroit or something. Like a West Coast New Orleans. Oakland is like that. But then people get it twisted. Like, the one thing and Oakland, stop doing that. Oakland, put on for the whole Bay, Oakland. I ain't got nothing against Oakland, but Oakland, stop acting like y'all the only city in the Bay Area that's, like, stop that. Y'all was doing that when and it's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. But on a large scale, man, y'all know Richmond, man. Y'all know Vallejo. You know Frisco. You know Hunters Point. You know Sunnydale. You know Fillmore. Come on now. Come on. You can cross that bridge and think everybody out there, if you want to, go to Hunters Point and go up that big ass hill and get to Hunters Point and go out there and say, man, ain't nothing but go to Fillmore, go to the TLs, go to the Tenderloins and tell, yeah, man, nigga, ain't nothing but they gonna be like, for real? You think so? The people that's like that gonna be over there looking at you like, no, we know. Like, we flamboyant and we out here and it's our cap, but if we know it's a whole bunch of, we don't go to Hunters Point, we don't go to Sunnydale with none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bay is just too turned up, man. I can't imagine nobody. No, the Bay is just too turned up. They're gonna be like, boy, what you doing? Like, what are you doing? What is that rag for? Oh, you in a gang? Oh. Like, in the Bay, they gonna find a way to go at you. Like, oh, your mom, because my cousin, he from, like, the Bay is crazy. Like, the Bay find any reasons to do stuff to people. Like, I'm telling you, the Bay is just, a nigga be like if you go to the Bay and be like, I'm a blood. Somebody from Oakland or Richmond or Vallejo or San Francisco gonna be like, oh, you a blood? Like, yeah. They gonna find some kind of way to get into it with you. Like, oh, you from LA? You a blood? My cousin from LA, he a Crip. I just not remember. Give me the thing. Like, they gonna find a reason to. I'm telling you, boy. They gonna find in the Bay. They will find a reason to bother you. That's one thing in the Bay. The Bay is. Now let me just say this too. And black people from the hood understand me when I say this. The Bay Area is one of the most hellhole, rottenest places in the world. The Bay is very negative. It's very dangerous. The Bay will brainwash you. Like, as far as like the street culture in the Bay will consume you. It will consume you. You will no longer be a regular person in society once you start fucking around with this Bay shit. Don't start pimping and shit. Don't start. Half my partners was pimps growing up. See, that's another thing in the Bay. It's a lot of pimps in the Bay. And the pimps is crazy. Like, every nigga that I knew that was a pimp was kind of crazy. Pimps be kind of crazy a little bit. Like, they be smart. They be able to brainwash you and all that, but they be kind of like, behind closed doors, all pimps be a little crazy a little bit. To deal with women on that level, like, niggas be, man, these females crazy. You got to get a crazy female to put on the blade. You got to be a crazy ass nigga to deal with this person. Leave two females in the room, you come back, they both got black eyes, they didn't fought each other, or they didn't stab you with a fork in your sleep trying to go, like, they didn't, like, that pimp lifestyle, you gotta be, that shit is crazy, nigga. A lot of females be hoeing on the side and think niggas don't know it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's another thing too. In the Bay Area, the pimps is like slash gangsters too, so it's like pimp slash gangster type shit. Like, it might be a pimp, but he a whole drug dealer, whole gangster killer in there. Nigga a killer and everything. He got bodies and everything, but he a pimp. And trying to be a finesse pimp too. Like, you know what I'm saying? A door open policy while he getting on niggas. Niggas be done got on your female over some street shit, got on your bottom over some street shit. Cause you didn't knock somebody down, they didn't catch your bottom. Like, it's crazy. The Bay is just, nigga, the Bay, I'm telling you, I'm from there, bro. It's not, like, for instance, if they be like, if you got rich, would you want to move to the Bay? I wouldn't. Nothing against the Bay, but like the people that I know and the people that I'm connected to and where I'm from, I wouldn't really want to have no money around where I'm from. But how, like, I would want to be rich somewhere away from everything. Like, I wouldn't, like, the Bay is just too intense, bro. The air it's just too intense. If you can't handle the Bay, you will fold in the Bay, bro. The game is just so thick and so serious. The average person, I told you my partner moved to the Bay. He moved back in like 3 months. He was excited. He moved to Oakland. Was cutting hair in San Francisco. He was excited and everything. When he was like, yeah, I had to move back, man. He's like, the Bay, man. He's like, you know, I be fucking around the streets. Like, I'm like, yeah, I know. He's like, yeah. He's like, everywhere I go, I want to try to figure something out, try to dib and dash, stick my foot in there. He's like, the Bay is, like, he's like, I could tell that if I jump in that water with y'all gonna either rob me, kill me, or extort me, or it's too intense, bro. Like if I started selling weed or something, I start selling dope, like, kind of somewhere, like, the game is like say, for instance, I start selling dope and start trying to get out here, trying to push my issue out here. Like, I could just be some dude that's just riding around chilling, trying to find people, like, hey, I got it, like, hey, you know, like, what I used to do when I used to try to sell dope to people, I would act like I'm looking for it, and to figure out if you do it or not. Like, I'd be like, man, you know who got it? Man, I don't know, I'm looking for it right now, bro. Like, I'm trying to find the same. Lucky for you, I got it, bro. Oh, you got it? You was just acting like, nah, I do that to see if people, I got it. Like, you could, like, in the Bay, if you start selling drugs, niggas gonna find out. Females gonna find out, the dope fiends gonna find out, the robbers gonna find out, people gonna find out. It's like, if you do anything wrong in the Bay, anything like in the streets, the streets gonna find out about it and find out where you stay. Like the it's almost like the Bay Area has its own like invisible street fraternity almost. Like Pac explained it. Let me let you hear Pac explain it, because I don't want you to hear these drawn out videos people talking about the Bay, because they're not even talking about it wrong. I'm talking about it from a real. The Bay has its own street fraternity that you got to pledge to. That's all connected from all the cities, from like Richmond, Oakland, Vallejo. That's been going on since like the early '80s. That you just got to know about already. Like notice the youngsters in the Bay, they don't really do all this weird stuff. All these they do. Some of them started to, but for the most part, they locked into their OGs a little bit. Like they don't, because you got to stay a part of the game. Like in Oakland, in the Bay Area, it's about the game. Like in LA and all this, it's about gang, but there you go. Now I'm breaking it down. LA, the Bay is about the game and having game. Everything is derived around game, the dope game, having game. So it's like, if you're not really, if you go out there just on some chin out, say, oh, I'm out here, I'm tough, I'm gonna be tough, I'm in the Bay. Niggas gonna, boy, get that nigga, get him out of the way, boy. Like if you start selling lemonade on the corner, Bay niggas gonna want to know what's going on with this. Like you can't sell nothing in the underworld in the Bay. Is big. It's big. It's right there. Your mama come to you like, hey, I got $1,000. I see you be selling that weed. You want? I give you $1,000. You give me $1,500 back. Like the Bay is too. If you start selling lemonade on the under. If you start selling lemonade on your lunch break at work, niggas from the neighborhood gonna find out and be at your car like, boy, we heard you selling lemonade, boy. Like, yeah, it's just lemonade. I know, but like you don't think you kind of stepping on like we, cause you don't. Like the Bay, you can't do nothing, and that's another. You can't be tough in private. You can't do nothing if you go outside in the Bay Area. Something could happen to you. I just tell people, is California cracked up to be what they say it is? Yeah. I try to think about it to make people think I thought about it. Like, is California really as dangerous as they say it is? It's like, I want to say yeah off top, but I'd be like, dum. 9 seconds to act like I'm thinking about it. Yes. My mama just told me, she said I wouldn't go back home. She said, I know you gotta go visit family, but she's like, don't go back to where we grew up. She said, I went down one street and she said, and the Bay is like this, like the Bay stuff happens so fast. Like in the Bay stuff happens so, I'm talking about quick and sneaky and fast. But it's like if you're from Cali, you know how to move. Like in Cali, that whole knowing how to move thing that knowing how to move thing is very serious, because you got to go somewhere. Like for instance, right, and it's in any hood. Like say for instance, if you driving or if you walking or if you doing something, your peripherals got to be up. So say for instance, if you drive, I done done stuff like this. Say for instance, if you driving or riding a bike or walking or something. If you see potential danger or if you see a threat, or you got to see it and keep going, like a deer, like a deer riding in a car past a lion or something, and the lion is landed, but you a deer, but you in a car, but it's like you know if you stop the car or something, or you let the lion know, the lion is there and speed up and try to catch the car, like it's like you got to kind of like know how to move. Like I done been places and just, there go the niggas, boy, and just my niggas, we already see each other, we already know we already making a motion to get out. Like you got to know how to move in unison. Like California is life or death. It's so, the Bay, I don't know about it, but it's stuff in the Bay, stuff happens so quick and so sneaky. Niggas is so, like one thing I could say that the Bay got, like New Orleans, New Orleans got everybody as far as like them niggas in New Orleans think that they are like gangster gods. Like they feel like they could dare to probably take a bullet or something. Like New Orleans niggas is tough. Like they tough. They gonna fight you and shoot you type shit. The Bay, we hella sneaky, boy. Hella sneaky. Like when it come to being a sneaky, when it come to the sneaky side, the backdoor side, man, nigga be your friend for 2-3 years knowing you're gonna have a settlement. Be to met your kids and everything, boy. The Bay is slimy, boy. You'll be kicking it with niggas for 2-3 years, boy. Next thing you know, they in your living room like, bro, we don't want to whip it out, man. Just give it all to us. We don't want to do this, man. Your kids in the other room, bro. Come back and get it in blood. We around here. Like the Bay so treacherous, bro. Like I'm gone, bro. I'm cool. I do not. The Bay so slimy, boy. Go look at all the rappers that be rapping like they tough in the Bay. They all dead. Every rapper, like if you hear a rapper from the Bay and he rapping about the streets, hurry up and listen to that nigga, boy, because he's not gonna be alive for a long time. He's not gonna be alive for too much longer. If you find a rapper that you like their music, boy, hurry up and just start binge watching their old stuff and all that, because they finna get smoked, bro. I'm surprised Mozzie's staying alive. I'm surprised these people staying alive. That Lavish D done got hit up a few times too, though. But yeah, man, you see when Too Short left Oakland, it was too much going on. Too Short left Oakland because it was just too much. Too Short represented Oakland, everything. He left. That's why the town got rid of Short. You heard Yuckmouth try to go bad on him. You see Mesh try to go bad on Too Short. Like, that's what we do. We hate our own. In the Bay, we hate our own, boy. We hate our own. The only person that I seen get universal love like that was Mac Dre. Mac Dre was the only nigga, like, and you see he ended up getting killed. But Mac Dre was the only person, like, Mac Dre should be the mascot for the Bay Area. Like, I think 40 should be the ambassador, but, 40 from magazine, 40 from, not from the side of a, that's what I'm saying, politics even come in with 40. Because Mac Dre was one of them, Mac Dre was like the street nigga from Vallejo. So Mac Dre tied in with a lot of people from other places. Mac Dre was tied in with Oakland niggas, San Francisco niggas. Mac Dre was even tied in with LA niggas. From LA to the Bay, you got to get that money. He made that song back in the day. 40 was more like, 40 wasn't like treacherous like that. But 40 was more of a boss. Like 40, like in the Bay, we don't get no credit for nothing, bro. We don't get credit for nothing in the Bay, bro. It's almost like Mac Dre was kind of like a groovier, hippied out like Snoop Dogg or something. But just from a whole different cloth though. So it's like they don't, but it's just like, in the Bay, E40 was the first Gucci Mane. Like E40 was the first T.I. E40 was the first like Jeezy, like the first trap rapper. He don't get no props for. Like when people so quick to be like, Gucci Mane, the first trap rapper. Jeezy, the first, they got it out the mud, was, boy, E40 on the front of his album cover with the pot. In 1995, started like he was the first in the morning cooking bacon in the ghetto with a bulletproof apron. Here come the laws, Batman crushing through my walls. I'm in my drawers running from the K9 cocaine sniffing dogs. That was like in 1994. Like we used to call the trap was the track. Even the word trap, I was like, that sound a lot like the track. I'm on the track. Be posted on the track. That sound like this. Did y'all hear track? Did y'all hear track and just spin it around for the South and call it the trap? TRA. They both got TRA. I always thought about that. They hated Drakeo. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Cause Drakeo was busting moves. Drakeo had bars. Drakeo was different. Everybody rap like Drakeo now. Everybody out there rap like Drakeo now. That's crazy. Everybody in LA. But yeah, the Bay in LA. But don't get it twisted though. And let me make that public service announcement real quick. Don't get it twisted, nigga. In LA, them niggas in LA push a hard line too, and they more structured, and they'll beat you up in LA. LA, they'll fight you, nigga. They'll beat you. They'll beat the shit out of you, nigga. Them niggas out there be having hands. They believe in still boxing and fighting and stuff. And be working out in the living room, working out in the front yard, like on G thing and all that. LA, I'm not taking nothing from LA. I'm not taking nothing away from LA. LA, they crazy. Go to LA playing if you want. They be tripping in LA. But as far as LA and the Bay, they two totally different worlds, man. You can't even, and I'm telling you, like, we didn't pick up Bloods and Crips, but LA picking up the way we make beats, LA picking up the way we dance and move, our mannerisms. Because, like, when you think about it, like LA used to be resistant to our slang and the way we are. They was resistant to our slang and stuff the way we was resistant to Bloods and Crips. But it's like they finally got over it. LA finally got over it and said, man, we gonna start talking like niggas from the Bay and having they beats. They start saying funk and like everybody else copying the Bay, everybody else copying the Bay slang, and we right down the street. Why wouldn't we do this shit? And I think Kendrick Lamar helped it out because Kendrick Lamar always be saying E40. Kendrick Lamar always talk about E40 and give references to E40. But yeah, man, in the Bay, like if you go, like I thought Nina Boy was from the Bay. Nina Boy talked just like Messi Marv. I thought Nina Boy was from the Bay, but he's from LA. Like LA, they picked up our mannerisms, that way we move. LA is like, you know, I heard some funk, funk when they start saying funk. So even the Bay Area's influence. I keep telling y'all, man, the reason why my YouTube channel go the way it goes is because I'm from the Bay. I straight up say it. Like I'm from the Bay Area. I have the gift of gab. I'm verbally muscular for sure. Like I'm muscular in these ways, but I'm verbally muscular. I'm gamed out for sure. And that's what make my channel grow. People will be like, I'm just making art out of having game. I'm making art out of having game, that's all. Like my channel was just based on game. Like people would be like, my channel is just what the Bay is all about. Another thing that the Bay got, wordsmiths. Niggas will talk their way out of anything. I didn't talk niggas out of killing me like 3-4 different times. Talk niggas out of killing, like one nigga was like, man, holding his ears, like, man, nigga, don't listen to this nigga. Like, I didn't, man, say, bro, we played on the same football team. Remember? Locker room. Your mama was cool with my mama. Remember free lunches remember Juneteenth? Remember we almost got into it when we spent. I'm gonna bring up shit that happened to us when we was kids, nigga. You not finna grow up and then just cause we played football as kids, nigga, we went to elementary school together, but just cause you from a different side of town, you finna kill me? Nigga, yeah, the hell you not. Bro, do I know your mama, bro? Remember we went to church? Remember Sunday school? Remember we used to get the cookies every fourth Sunday? You used to get in trouble for taking your cookies back into the church, remember? I'm gonna say shit like that to pull at your heartstrings. Like, bro, you not finna grow up and kill me just cause, nigga, we played football for 4 years, nigga. And now you supposed to just kill me just cause I'm from a different part of town? And you got some friends from your part of town that didn't grow up with me, nigga, you crazy. I talked one, I was in the back seat. Nigga had the gun. Tell him that, bro. Coach Fletcher, bro. Remember Coach Fletcher? Walk with the Gimp. Used to talk to us in the I'm finna talk you out of it, nigga. The Bay Area got some wordsmiths, bro. Nigga know how to talk. But the only thing about it is, people be thinking we too slick. People be thinking we up to something, like. Cause everybody from the Bay Area, we naturally talk like pimps. Like I heard somebody say that. Like this, I think dude was from like Chicago. Like we was talking to some people. They was like, yeah, he from the Bay. Like dude was talking to other people. He was explaining. They was like, yeah, he from the Bay. And I just let dude take it away. He said, yeah, everybody from the Bay. They think they got this. That's when I knew dude was talking about. Dude knew what he was talking about because he's like, yeah, everybody from the Bay, they got this thing going on with like the game and all. Like they think they just so smart and know all this stuff about game and all that. And that's when I was like, yeah, this nigga, he ready to met somebody from the Bay, because that's exactly how he is. Even when I meet people from California, and I be like, man, okay, this nigga finna. I understand where he coming from, bro, but he finna act like. What's up? Like it's like it's like not only do people from the Bay be into having game and all that. That's all we talk about. That's all people from the Bay talk about is the streets, the game. It's all like the way sports people talk about sports all the time. In the Bay, all niggas talk about is the streets all the time. Who got killed? Who got shot? Who getting the most money? Remember back in '86? Remember back in '94? Who coming home? Who blocked up? Like that's all niggas talk about. That is all people talk about.
161.
I thought there was 996, man.
Huh? Oh, it's gone.
I'm just messing with
It's a long time. It's like 6 months. 7 months.
you. Yeah.
It's gone.
It's about to snow?
Huh?
Is it about to snow right now?
Right
You
now,
see the snow?
a little bit is drop. Now
Yeah.
it will stop. At 8 it start to continue.
You think it's gonna get real bad? It might not, huh?
Not that much.
I know I'm not gonna be driving around now.
You don't like?
I don't like it. I'm not used to it.
No, from Munster?
Now I'm from California, but I'm not used to all this snow and all this stuff. I know how to drive in it, but I stay out of it.
I don't think so. Not that much today. Tomorrow maybe.
Tomorrow?
Because it freeze.
Oh, it freeze tonight.
Yeah, maybe it's heat tomorrow. Today, not that much.
So I can get out there and drive today, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you, man. See, I told you. I thought I was doing something when I got my Chevy Malibu. Nigga, everybody got one of these. I thought I was doing something. Everybody and they mama got a Chevy Malibu, man. A 2023. Nigga, I thought I was doing something. What up? What up? Lonely Saturn, what up? Your boy back, man. I fell off like a bad bag of dope, but I'm back, y'all. I just had to feel myself, man. I had kind of like lost who I was, y'all. Stop putting a lot of my effort and my heart into what I really love. You know, like everything I thought I wanted to stay away from, I just entertained it and I just did the wrong thing, man. And nothing against nobody, no hard feelings. Alrighty, man. Rest in peace to Grams, man. Rest in peace to keep it lit for Grams, man. Keep it lit for Grams. Only color matters in the Bay is green. If you ain't getting money, you ain't doing. Psh, tell him, frontline, tell him. That's what I'm saying. Hey, you must be from the Bay. That's how the Bay, nigga, we about you, boy. We trying to get cheese, boy. In the Bay, niggas feel like you shouldn't even be talking a lot if you ain't got no money. Like, that's one thing I could say. Like, the Bay is the land of the hustlers. Like, you know, you look at Detroit, hustlers. You look at Brooklyn. You look at New Orleans. Like, you look at these places that's legendary for selling drugs, like New Orleans with the heroin, you know. Oakland is crack, cocaine, like, you know, New Jack City was based on Oakland. That was based out of Oakland. The movie New Jack City. It was in New York, but it was based out of Oakland. That was based on a dude named Felix Mitchell. It said at the end of New Jack City, it say this was based on Felix Mitchell. It said at the end of New Jack City. That little part y'all read at the end of New Jack City, they're talking about Felix Mitchell. I don't know if it was Sobrani Park or 69 Village that he had like the Carter. It was like the Carter. The Carter really existed in Oakland. Y'all help me y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Sobrani Park that he had like that. Yeah. Like in the Bay, if you ain't getting no money, boy, niggas looking like the Bay got that hood noble like snob, like a hood snob type of like thing going on. Like it's like the streets is I don't know, it's almost like it's so like the hood is like okay, for instance, if you try to kick up with some dust, a nigga might be like, man, I'm not even fit to waste no, like a nigga can have killers around him and everything. And you could really be like, I want to funk it up and go out like a savage. A nigga really be like, bro, I'm not finna waste no bullets on you, nigga. You're not even nobody in the streets, bro. We not even finna do nothing to you. We gonna let you die on your feet and let you know, nigga, you're not even a fixture. You're not a factor out here, nigga. Niggas ain't finna. I would have my nigga smoke you right now if I thought you was worth something in these streets. And what's so crazy is people from the Bay so crazy to where that's an insult. Like a nigga ain't even gonna think he made it out alive. Nigga ain't gonna feel like he blessed. He gonna be like, damn, why the nigga didn't kill me? Cause I'm really the nigga worth killing out here. Like And my people in the Bay, am I lying? Like a nigga make you feel like shit just cause he don't want to kill you. Like, nigga, you ain't no, nigga, I ain't heard nothing about you, nigga. You ain't getting no money out here, nigga. Fuck, I'ma funk it up with you, for. Put the things up, man. This nigga ain't nobody, bro. This nigga ain't even got no gun, nigga. I tell you one nigga, he was funking it up with some niggas. Niggas was trying to kill him. Niggas was driving him. Niggas was trying to get on him. He would go to each neighborhood like, hey, man, niggas trying to get on me. They like, you got some money? Well, nah, I'm doing bad right now. Get the fuck away from here. Ain't no niggas gonna slide through here trying to get on you if we ain't trying to play defense for you. Went to another hood, man. You know, I grew up over here, man. That's my cousin. My cousin stay over in that blue house. We funkin' with niggas. Niggas got money in your head, huh? Yeah, niggas got like 10 bands on me. You gonna give us some money for war? Like, we'll funk it up with you. Like in the Bay, I'm just giving you the inside Bay politics. You might not even know what I'm talking about if you just jump straight into the chat. Like, niggas gonna be like, you got some money to piece up on some guns or something? Oh, nah, but my cousin from, okay, but we ain't talking about your cousin. You gonna slide, you gonna do something for, it costs money to war, it costs money to beef. You got some money to put down over here for us to protect you? Cause niggas sliding through getting on us. So you out here, you in danger anyway. And we getting on shit and niggas coming back over here, we going back over there. We already in the middle of a war. But if you want to get with us and be protected, you're gonna have to put some money into the war. Or went to that hood, they went to another hood. They found that nigga. The people that was on them, this how you know I tapped in. The people that's in the chat that know, caught him coming off the fruit, caught him coming off 80 with the female. Smacked the female one time but let her live. That nigga was riding around for 3 and 4 days trying to get cool with niggas, but he didn't have money for protection. I'm telling you, boy. I could only imagine, like, when I even heard about Bloods and Crips trying to come to the Bay, I was like, I thought about it even as a kid. I was like, ain't no way nobody gonna come out here and do nothing. Like, what? That's not even... You can't even walk up and down the streets in the Bay without somebody running up on you, talking to you about something. Let alone you try to be like, hey, I'm in the gang, and we gonna take over. Take over what? Over here? I'll be right back. So I done heard all this stuff. I done heard all these people talk about it. Now, this dude finna break down what I just told y'all, but he gonna say it in a more mild version. I just gave y'all the real version of that shit, man. Ain't no, like, man, the Bay is crazy. That's the reason why. I've heard some other people talk about the real reason why. R.I.P. Granny.
What's the biggest difference between like LA and the Bay Area? You know, Southern Cal.
The biggest difference?
Yeah.
We don't gangbang in the Bay. That's really mostly it. I mean, they sound music probably a little bit different, but that's it. I mean, it's kind of the same shit because we claim hoods. Like our streets and shit, we just don't claim colors. But, you know, I put LA tough. I got a lot of niggas out there with it, you know what I'm saying? So that's really just it, you know, it's 5 hours away from us. But, you know, I mean, the gap is like mostly, it's bridged now. So it's like we don't really have no animosity towards each other or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just had a birthday party out there in LA. I had one in LA, Dago, and in Vegas. But shit.
It's crazy, like, whenever, that's how I know my YouTube been getting better, because, like, whenever I try to play a video, y'all be uninterested, man. Y'all want to hear me talk. Like, that's a compliment, bro. It's a compliment when I'm talking and I try to play a video and the chat go down, because, like, that's cool. We trying to hear you talk. I see the chat went down when I start playing the video, so I'm trying to. But yeah, though, let me let you hear Pac talk about this. And it's almost like, it's weird because hearing Tupac talk about it way, like, okay, I've heard a lot of people, don't get me wrong, I done heard a lot of people talk about it and be right on, but I'm just saying from the stuff I just heard this morning. But Tupac broke down the Bay Area. If y'all been listening to me for like the last 20 minutes, y'all, this Tupac gonna kind of explain what I was saying. And as far as the Bay all uniform, it's kind of like the game is a gang in the Bay. Like our mindset and all of that is a gang almost. Like the way we think and go outside and live our life every day is like a gang. Like we don't, like, we already in this shit. It's already the game. Like we already a part of the game, bro. Like it's like somebody been heavily into something else and you're trying to introduce a whole nother religion to them. They're like, bro, we already, listen.
No.
So we hear that all in the albums, you know, how you get so much feeling from Oakland.
Because that's where I got the game at. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of New York, I always learned about flavor and different shit like that. Not to diss New York, I learned a lot, but I never knew the game. I never learned the game. And when I went to Baltimore, I didn't learn the game. Nobody ever took the time to show me the game. When I got to Oakland, that's when I learned the game. That's when I just, it was in me. Somebody just awoke it. Somebody just woke it up inside me. You know what I'm saying? Like
I told y'all, I just told y'all. It's a little bit of Bay Area in everybody, bro. Like, it's a little bit of Bay Area in everybody, whether they know it or not. Like, if you outside, like, man, I'm about to come up, nigga, I'm about to sell, man, I'm about to sell lint. If I gotta sell lint to somebody, nigga, it's on and popping, nigga. I'm in other people's business. I'm guarding mine, nigga. I'm out here like I'm moving mean. Like, that's a Bay Area. It's almost like the game. You gotta know the rules of the game. It's hard to explain. Like I told you, my boy said he went out there and he just felt the energy and just knew it was like, yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Religion. And I just saw it, and I saw it in Oakland. I saw it living in Oakland. I saw it thriving in Oakland. I just saw everybody living in Oakland.
I just never, people, I just, look, this how you know I'm real. But I'm saying, Pac is gonna sum up what I've been saying. Like, if you've been in the chat, you ain't even gotta hit the like button, you ain't gotta say nothing in the chat. Ain't Pac right now for to say, that's why I wait to after. Like, I don't, if people stick around, but I wait till after to show the video. I don't show it in the beginning. Now, peep how everything I just got through saying to y'all, Pac for to say it in like a minute.
Saying like a religion. And I just saw it, and I saw it in Oakland. I saw it living in Oakland. I saw it thriving in Oakland. I just saw everybody being about the game. That's the first time I saw all niggas thinking about one thing, the game. And they all follow one rule, the game, the rules of the game. And that was never in no other city I lived in. So I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm going to claim somewhere, I'm going to claim Oakland. Even if I don't live there. I live in LA now, but I'm going to still claim Oakland. That's where it gave me the game. So I'm a resident, you know what I'm saying?
So what do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers who was stomping strong through Oakland and made noise. What's gonna make noise today?
Oakland got it. They got the play. So the take is for a motherfucker to be original. And that's where everybody be biting from. You know what I'm saying? That's what gave me the game. I just told you. So everything I do, you could give it to Oakland. Give all my Grammys and shit to Oakland. But out in Oakland, everybody knew where Tupac lived.
You hear what he said? He said that's where everybody be biting from. See, he even said way back in the 90s, that's where, when he said that's where everybody be biting from, he's saying that's where everybody get their style and swag from. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like Oakland already, you know how you meet one homeboy, then you got another homeboy, and you so excited to introduce your homeboy to your other homeboy, but your other homeboy been sitting there being a whole fixture his damn self to where he don't even understand why you so excited about your new homeboy. That's how the Bay is when it come to people trying to bring, like, this the game, bro. You better buckle up, boy. You better, like, do you know where you at? Like, I swear to God, like, I had to brief this one nigga, and I liked him for that. That boy was in Richmond. He was from Flint, Michigan. That's why I like Flint. That's when I got locked in with Detroit, and I know that the Bay and Detroit is locked in, but I was locked in with Flint first. It was this dude, he was visiting his family, he was outside, and that's why I knew where he was from, because he was in Richmond walking around like, yeah, I'm from Flint. And I got to him early. I was like, hey. I got to that boy early. It's like he didn't even know where he was at. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was dogging them. Didn't I get to y'all early? Remember y'all tried to play with me and act like y'all was playing, and niggas from my block almost whipped out? And I had to be like, hey, we kids, they my friends. They don't know. And it's like, man, tell these niggas. And I'm like, bro, like, yeah, bro. You can't go to the Bay with none. You cannot go to the Bay with none of that, boy. Nigga, if you think you tough And you being quiet, a nigga gonna feel it out. Like you think you usually be acting like you tough, huh? Like if you somewhere acting crazy, but you get to the bed like I'm gonna be quiet, nigga. These niggas kind of crazy. Like nigga feel comfortable. Like nigga, you scared, huh? You usually be being loud somewhere, huh? You think you nah, nigga? We know you think you tough. This nigga think he tough. Like you can't like the Bay Crab. Telling you, boy. I'm telling you. I'm glad I'm glad I don't live out there, boy. Cause I knew I would still be busting moves, nigga. I take to the streets like a fish to water, boy. And real niggas know that about me too. Like niggas know, like I done put down enough demonstrations and did enough in the streets to where I'm like grandpa in. Like niggas that know me. But if you like a surface nigga in front of, like if you just start thugging or you just a new turnout, you probably won't even know me. You probably think I'm a square, and I'm gonna keep it that way. Man, this nigga he a nerd. Yep, absolutely. I don't know nothing about nothing. And then see me talking to a whole legend out the streets and be like, how you know Josh? You don't know Josh? Nah, who is? I don't care to share, bro. I don't want that reputation. Cause I know what I'm gonna do to a nigga that's playing with me. Like I'm telling you, I'm telling you, bro, this dude, I just really spared that boy. He don't even know it, bro. I love you, bro. But I spared you, bro. I followed you home and everything, bro. Waited for you, figured your route out. Did my homework on you, bro. Figured out where you be when nobody be around. And your head down. And you do that every day throughout the week. I figured out a spot that you be around with your head down, counting money and looking out on your phone. And I could just walk up from right here. Why? You didn't know though. I give it to you. Like you a tough guy. Like all tough guys, I give it all tough guys that gotta have this larger than life. I'm crazy. Like but not with nobody from the Bay. Nigga from the Bay gonna be like, boy, so you really think you like in the Bay you either all the way in or you out. Like you can't halfway be in the streets. You tell a few war stories in the Bay, they like he want us, he ready. You can't play in the Bay. You can't be here, nigga. I'm tough, nigga. I did this and that, nigga. I was locked up. I was in jail. I got a gun. And you do all that. People from the Bay. He ready. Let's go. Get in the car. Nah, what you mean? Nah, come on. You say you shot somebody, right? I got some problem with some niggas, bro. We finna go. But right now, yeah, right now. This a way of life for us. Like and out in the Bay, like I used to be in spots, bro, where I could die any minute. The niggas around me could die any minute. I didn't know what was on their mind. They kind of didn't know what was on mine. Every day. And would see people get picked off around me too. So like if I'm out the streets, I'm all the way out the streets, bro. I'm a square all the way. I'm not doing nothing. I don't want like you might have been a nigga from your neighborhood that walked up and down and huffed and puffed and pushed bully people, fighting people and stuff. In my neighborhood, it was different, man. It was really different. EMS, yellow tape, brain matter. You know what I mean? Like it's different, bro. Coming home, having to explain to the police, I live right there. And then coming back like a whole month later, like the police remember you, like, hey, remember I live in that yellow house. Let him pass the tape real quick. Yeah, he lived there. Like it was different for me. So like now that I'm out the streets, bro. But if I ever tap back into thinking that I'm really like this nigga fucked around and made me think my life was in danger, boy. And I haven't felt like that in a long time. And I thought about it like, bro, like, okay, you really want to do something to me? Like, let me get this situated, young blood. I know you in your 30s, you real tough, you the toughest dude in the world, you done told your girl a whole bunch of war stories, you got your kids thinking you could pick up somebody with one arm and throw them. I know you didn't tell, I'm not your girl or your kids or your homeboy that look up to, I don't know nothing about none of that. And I done seen some of the most treacherous, what you gotta understand when you telling me your war stories, I done seen some of the most toughest, I done seen niggas when they come outside, niggas start running. I done seen a car pull up to the front of a block and niggas bounce out and niggas crouch down and run down both sides of the streets and you supposed to know to go in the house. They might run past you looking for somebody and see you a kid or something. Like, I come from that. So, like, when you get to acting like, I'm like, so you really gonna do something to me? All right, well, ain't nothing ever happened to me before. I ain't never been dogged out before. When the tension was high, when the stakes was high, ain't nothing ever happened to me. So, I think a square-ass nigga in the middle of nowhere that's in Westminster society a few times and got carried away, and I always met it. Like, and one thing about it, too, I'm going to say this, too. This for LA niggas and for Bay niggas. When you tell people you're from Cali, they automatically get this disposition like they want to prove something to you. But I don't think they understand how intense it really was for us from California. They don't understand how intense. I got into it with a dude out here a long time ago. And he ended up moving to Oklahoma. But it's like, I'm like, so you really, really want to do something to me? You really plan on doing, when you see me, you gonna do something to me? Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you. All right. I know how to handle. This might be your first time getting into this situation. I done been into this situation a lot of times. They outside, bro. What we gonna do? Like, I done been, boy, I'm telling you, bro. I done been places by myself. I see the suckers, it's like 2 of them, 3 of them. But they ain't seen me yet. But I know if they see me, it's over for me. But I'm so shady, I'm like, it's only 3 of them in here. If they catch me by myself, it's a wrap for me. But I'm finna call like 30 niggas up here. And lay low and wait and hope they don't see me. But when my niggas get here, we finna. I done shit like that. Like, yeah, these niggas don't see me. Hey, say, yeah, they come, maybe like 2 car loads, 3 car loads. They up here. They don't even know I'm up here. I'm gonna just stay here till y'all get here. When y'all pull up, I'm gonna walk across the floor and let them see me and let them get excited, and then they gonna follow me outside, and then we gonna already be out there. Like, we used to put, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different, bro. My niggas used to tell me, bro, go walk across the room real quick so we can get into it with somebody. Because people didn't like me that much. My aura was so strong. Like, in the hood, people used to want to get me all the time. So I always had people that love me and people that hate me. I had one nigga kicking with me the whole day. He caught me slipping. Like, this how weird shit is. This one nigga caught me slipping. I knew he wanted to kill me, but he liked me. So he was more like, I'm gonna let you live. Like, this, people, how weird this is. How weird this story is. But if you from the hood, you'll know I'm not lying. This nigga from the other side caught me, right? But we kind of knew each other a little bit as kids. But he always kind of liked me, and I was like a high-ranking nigga, like, without really getting the name. But like, niggas like, and he was like a lower in his section. He was like, he wasn't like, in my section I was the quarterback. In his section he was the field goal kicker. But he caught me slipping. So he had this unwritten rule in his head where it was like, if you hang out with me for a whole day and just kind of be yourself and just let me enjoy being your friend, because we used to be cool back in the day, and you got real popular in junior high, and then you stopped coming and you just turned into this nigga that just, when you came around, everybody started getting a little nervous and shit, and you and your niggas started doing, like, we used to be kind of friends in like junior high, but like, you kind of split it off into this street shit, and like, I'm with it too, but like, if you hang out with me, I'm not gonna call the niggas to get on you. I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Just hang out with me, and I'm gonna turn you loose at the end of the day. And it was like an unwritten, like, I was with him, and I was trying to like act like I had to leave, and you could tell he kind of started reaching for his pants a little bit. Like, it was like an unwritten little, like, he held me hostage for a whole day. You is too. You know who you is, boy. I be seeing you on. You done changed your life too, and I'm proud of you. But nigga, you remember you held me hostage for a whole day? Called your friends over there and everything. Called niggas you knew I was busy, like kind of like we got them up. Like, This nigga had me at his house, like, talking to his niggas. I'm like, you know the nigga over here. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, bro. Like the more I would get up off the couch and walk towards the door, the more they would go in their waist. And like, just kick it with us. I didn't know what was gonna happen the whole time. I found out later that they just wanted to kick it with me. I started telling jokes and laughing and being myself, and they started liking it. And I just realized, okay, these niggas really just like me. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, for real, man. Like the street stories is what made my channel blow up the way it did. Like I used to tell a whole bunch of street stories. I don't really tell them no more because a lot of my partners start hitting me like, hey man, you know, stop talking about that stuff, man. You know, you could be saying this and that, you could be doing this and that. You know, people could, and I'm like, bro, y'all just bored, nigga. I don't be saying y'all name or nothing, nigga. Don't nobody even know about Richmond, where I'm from. Don't nobody know Richmond is small to a lot of people. Don't nobody be. But like my folks called me and he told me, he's like, bro, stop making them street stories, cause niggas in the hood don't be having nothing to do, and they want to attach themselves to something. They stand in the laundry room in the back on auntie's couch, but you done made a video, so now they done found some kind of way to hook up the Wi-Fi on one of them old phones, and now they sending you messages. And he's like, bro, don't give niggas from Richmond a reason to talk to you about nothing, bro. Stop making them videos. And I thought about it. But these stories make me. And I didn't went into a lot of, I can go into them with a lot of detail, and the way I tell my street stories be deeper than other people's. So that's why people like my street stories. And if you watching this, I know you was a hitter in the streets. I know you legendary. I know your name rung bells. I know. I used to hear about it. Niggas used to call me about it. Because we related. So I know about everything you did. I heard about it. Before you came around me and bragged about it, I had already heard about it. Like, come get your family, he out here. We was all sad about it when we heard about it. So I respect what you did, but like, you know, just because you played in the field and you was basically like a Barry Sanders, that don't take away from the fact that I got out there and I was like a cool little who did their thing for a second, but they fell out. Like, you know, I like a little Priest Holmes out there or something. I was like a little, you know, I did my little, my little wildcat offense. You know, I'm not as legendary as you in the streets. I ain't tarnished. And it's a small little reserve in me that's kind of like, yeah, now that we out of the streets and we far removed from the streets, and some of you niggas had guns and had homeboys and had, like, now that we all grown and we all old and we all done washed up on the shore and we ain't in, like, I dare one of you niggas play with me now. Cause I didn't start hitting the weights. Like, niggas done put the guns down. Some niggas put their gun down and that's it. They can't, I was only a man when my hand was like this. Nigga, I've been coming with these. You gotta remember, I was the pretty boy that got tortured. So I used to always have to have these. Until I realized, man, these niggas getting judged, they gonna kill me. So I gotta get with these street politics, because it's gonna go from fighting to niggas trying to really shoot me. And I just remember, I used to get into it with niggas at school and then see them in the street, and they was kind of like, I could tell by how quick they didn't want to fight me, they was thinking about doing something else. Because at school, we fought immediately. We was cutting classes fighting each other and shit. Y'all remember trade 9 against 15th and all that? Y'all see me in the streets and y'all with y'all older people, y'all more quiet. Y'all more acting like y'all don't want to fight like y'all used to. Now y'all acting like y'all, you know, y'all sitting in the back seat or some shit. Like, yeah, nah, well, let me go on and I'm around all of this stuff anyway. You know? And I was so strategic with I was so strategic, man. But hey, Richmond, the Bay in LA is different. It ain't no way the Bloods and Crips could have got anything started in the Bay, man. It just was not happening. Period. And there you have it, man. I'll let y'all hear some stuff real quick. Y'all don't really like to hear this stuff. Y'all like to hear me talk about it. That's what be so crazy. I like that though. But like, yeah, that's how I know my channel is back. Cause y'all want to hear me talk. I got 8 likes, I'm back. Wait a minute, it say 5 minutes. I hope it didn't start my live over again. Did it start my live over again, y'all? It said I've been on here for 5 minutes. I guess it did. Okay, let me let you hear one more person talk about it. But yeah, the Bay is just different, man. Why no Bloods and Crips came to the Bay Area? Just one dude talk about it. He break it down pretty good, but he still kind of leaves some stuff out.
Say goodbye to tasteless protein and hello to delicious with Healthy Choice Power Bowls packed with tastefully.
This workout about to be crazy.
What's going on, y'all? In this video, I'm gonna be breaking down why there's no Crips and Bloods in Oakland. You got Crips and Bloods all over the world, period, but you don't got none right there in California, Northern California, in the Bay Area. You know, and I'm speaking on the blacks primarily because you got, you know, small pockets of Asian and Tongan Crips. And even in San Jose, you got a small pocket of black Crips, I think. But pretty much for the entire most part, there's no Crips and Bloods in the Bay Area and definitely none in Oakland. You know, never have been. And this is probably more likely due to the Black Panthers. So we would have to go back to the 60s and whatnot, where big cities like LA, Chicago had their gangs, which was growing in popularity. A city like Oakland, due to the sign of the times, had the Black Panthers. So, you know, my opinion, brothers who would have probably became, you know, gang bangers and started their own gangs was Black Panthers. So that pretty much dictated and pushed the line throughout the streets of Oakland. You know what I mean? Even, don't get me wrong, and also another thing is a lot of the brothers up this way was pimping. You know, they wasn't gang banging. It was always hustling. You know what I mean? You know, you had pimping, and then you had, you know, a few D-boys, a few heroin dealers. But it was no line being pushed other than the one pushed by the Black Panthers. And there's plenty of examples throughout history. You know, it's another channel out there. You know, perhaps I'll put a link, you know, below regarding the times and actions of the Black Panthers. You know what I mean? Especially in Oakland, even in LA, but you know, throughout the world. But back to what I was saying. So, with all that being said, during that era, you know, the brothers, like I said, it was revolutionary in this area. You know, so brothers going to jail or whatever pushed that revolutionary line, you know, throughout the 60s.
Like I told y'all, man, whenever I try to play somebody else's video, boy, y'all only rocking with me, man. It's crazy. I'm about to go to the gym, though, y'all. It's time to get it in, though, y'all. And when I tell y'all, I tell y'all, man, for what it's worth, you know, I ain't got nobody to impress no more. You know, I'm out here, but it's like I don't care about none of that. I wasn't caring about trying to do all that before. But my gains, man, let me talk about my gains. I've put on 15 pounds of pure, unadulterated muscle. My arms are so hard right now. My body is so like, that's how I could tell when I'm like all the way in anabolic phase, because my body, I get hard, like my whole body. Like I'll brush up against some, like I'll brush up against somebody and they're like, "Damn, was that a rock or something?" Like, nah, that's me. That's my shoulder. I'm back, boy. Boy, y'all, hold on. Boy, I tell you I'm back. And all y'all gotta do is go look at my old videos. Go look at my recent videos, man, when I was depressed and stuff. And look at me now, bro. All that stuff, man, I keep telling y'all, man. Y'all look at this. I'm about to do like this. Why I don't be tripping off the streets and nothing, man. I'm about to do like 25 reps with a 75-pound dumbbell. Like, you would think 75 pounds, I would only be able to do like 3, 4, 5. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what people be thinking I'm on steroids. But I told y'all I have a condition where I produce more testosterone. That's why I still look young for my age. Because I have a condition. Somebody brought it up. They knew exactly what I was talking about.
Time it is. Gets dark in my neighborhood. It's that Enigma Dolly shit. Yo, I'm like sleep stamp. My flow is schedule 1. Twist the weed plant. Let the knowledge set in my lungs. It's good, playboy. I never heard
75.
these slums. Carbon copies trying to clock me, learn the way.
There you go. You see the 75? Now look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20. And I just stopped because only reason why I stopped because I had to do the video. The video is about to end. So I'm troll ready, bro. Trust me. I know y'all, I'm gonna get you. I'll see you in real life. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna do all this stuff on you. You're a YouTuber, and I'm gonna scare you. I'm gonna get you. Where you at? Drop the ad here. Okay. Okay. If you want to, that's up to you. Everybody got choices. You know? I always tell people what I'm gonna be doing while you're doing that. You know? I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna slide. I'm tough. I'm crazy. I'm gonna get you. Okay, what I'm gonna be doing, bro? Like, I know you crazy. Like, drop the low. I'm coming to get you. I'm crazy. Okay. But I hope it don't. I hope the weather don't get too bad, man. This the only thing man, the weather gonna set me back, man. I'm up too. I'm doing cool. I'm ahead. I came at 2025 run. I just hope we can't have I can't have too many days like this. You know. Y'all go check out my videos, man. My videos back trending. I got a video where I'm talking about where it said YouTube ain't easy. I got a video. I got a few videos, man. So go look at my videos. Go run back some of my lives, man. We gonna turn up, man. I'm back in my YouTube mode because I had to realize, man. I ain't gonna lie. When you doing this YouTube, it's not easy, but it's not real hard. But you gotta be locked in. Like, you have to be locked in. People around you have to understand that you're a YouTuber, so you have to be locked in. You're gonna have to need, like, you have to oh, I hope this ice ain't making us slide. Let me see if I stop or I slide. Okay, man, I hope it don't ice over. I hope it don't ice over, man. Please. I'm finna go work out though. y'all like, subscribe. In my videos, in my shorts, I be having my videos linked in the shorts too. So it's all good, man. Y'all like, subscribe, get tapped in, man. I'm finna start telling more of my street stories. You know, I just felt like they was getting regurgitated, like, but not regurgitated because I got millions of stories from the streets, but like, I kind of felt it got to a certain degree where I kind of felt like I was like, I had the game rigged because it was like, you know, I was getting a lot of subscribers just from telling street stories. Like a lot of them, like 30 a day off telling street stories and stuff. And I just kind of scaled back from doing all that. I just kind of scaled back because it's like, you know, if I'm trying to preach to not be in the streets, if I'm trying to preach like to stay out of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be just super indulged in it and acting like I'm impressed by it and acting like it's a way of life if I'm trying to get people to not think like that. So that's why you know, I stopped talking about street shit as much. But I'm gonna start getting back on it a little bit because, you know, it's big business. This whole YouTube's built off of people talking about street stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna get back on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out of here. These police bored. Whenever these police out here be bored, they just see a black man with a hat and they figure it's time to go crazy. So let me get out of their way because they bored in this part of town. But yeah, though, man, y'all do y'all research, man. No Bloods and Crips in LA. No GDs, no Vice Lord, none of that, man. If you try to act like you're gonna be a Blood or a Vice Lord, a nigga might look at you like, man, we gotta get you out the way, boy. You about to be doing too much. Like, that might be the worst thing you could tell somebody from the back. Like, hey, man, I'm thinking about starting the Bloods out here. They'll be like, yeah, we gotta get on you then, cause you got too many ideas. I don't like that idea. We gonna. What you say you was gonna start? Okay, yeah, we gonna have to holler at you. But it's time to go to work, y'all. It's time. And I'm gonna make a video. Condensed down and do one about why there's no Bloods and Crips in the Bay Area. I'm gonna do one and do a video for them. But I just had to holler at y'all this morning because I seen We As Gang talking about it. And I just see how everybody was breaking it down and like nobody was talking about it in a realistic way. Like nobody was just telling the truth. Like, you see the girls, you see them say, there wasn't no Bloods and Crips out here because of the Black Panthers. Nigga, there wasn't no Bloods and Crips in the Bay because niggas crazy today. Period. That's why. Niggas crazy out there.